Greetings DTCers from all around the globe. Good to see you. Can you smell that? No, not that. Time of year, my friends. Spring is in the air. It's the time of year when we remove our heavy knits, purchase a thinner material, thin cotton knit, throw it over our shoulders in a kind of preppy way and get ready for some spring magic. I remember back in the school days when we did that, we'd take it off and whip people with it. Whip, whip, get in trouble with the head and slipper and whack on the hand and all those things. Not allowed to do that anymore, quite rightly so. I've been mostly looking at this week in the product review Paper Crane Magic Calen, not Callum, Calen Morelli Function 9, a 2 DVD set. For short, actually, on the front it's got F open brackets 9 close brackets 9, but if the quick way is Function 9. It is a collection of magic from a very skilled younger magician. Now, younger magician, only because I want to be young. A younger magician who looks like a slightly taller and older Justin Bieber. I think it's Justin Bieber. I'm not a big fan of the music myself. I just know he gets a lot of hits on Google and Yahoo and all the big search engines. Any search engine, we're not advertising here, any search engine, masses of hits. I wonder if this man gets the same on his magic site. He's very skilled. And he's put together a collection of magic that is quite original and is how do I describe it? It's kind of the sort of showy, cool magic. And I think you'll get a lot out of this DVD, especially if you like rubber band magic. There's quite a bit of rubber band magic. There's some interesting card ideas which are showy and very visual. And there's some cool sort of kind of production type magic where a pen disappears and ends up inside a bottle. More on that later. And so there's a rounded collection of things in here. Something for everyone. Tidbits. Tidbits for your pussy cat. So let's get into the DVDs. Well produced, live performances from the youngster on the hard-hitting streets of America, which is nice to see. And detailed explanations, a well put together DVD. So what do we get on the first one? Well, we get things like a signed card that I think it's on the it's from the Paul Harris effect. What's it called? The Grasshopper effect. Paul Harris is famous. It's a version of that, but a very visual version where the card jumps into the spectator's hands, and it's very showy and looks good. There's a really good pen in bottle where you start off by taking a pen from the floor, which is in your shoe, and then the bottle's in your shoe, and you take that out, and then the pen just in a really nice way goes into the bottle. That bottle can be handed out, and it does look really good. Now, a little point on this: there are a few things on this DVD that involve a bit of arts, crafts and stuff like that. Blue Peter magic, I call it. As I've said before, at school I was pretty damn useless at woodwork, metalwork, needlework. Could do better, it will never do better, can't do better, which I've sort of brought into my adult life and continued in the same vein. But for those of you who are handy with these sort of things, it would be worth your investment, because the visual effects at the end are, well worth it. If you like rubber band magic, you will get more out of this DVD than I did. I don't do any rubber band magic. Those of you who do rubber band magic, this is your chance to say, more fool you, porters. But you'll get quite a bit of enjoyment out of this, because some good ideas is a nice rubber band that borrowed, it's his rubber band, I assume. It's a borrowed bill, and it not Bill Oddie, a banknote. That'll be a thing. Banned through Oddie. Now this is a banknote, and it just penetrates nicely through very fairly through the bill and then back on it. Looks really good. There's another rubber band thing where you borrow a mobile phone, you wrap a rubber band around their mobile phone while putting your mobile phone on their hand, and then in an instant the rubber band disappears from here and ends up on your phone on their hands. Very visual, but quite ballsy, that one. Quite ballsy. There's some interesting stuff on other card things like card under shoe, deck of cards under shoe, card in cap. He has quite a nice thing where he wears a cap, like a baseball cap, and the cards end up there. Well, the chosen card ends up there, and it's quite nice as he takes the cap off. His sunglasses just come on. It's quite a clever thing. Looks visual, and then when he looks in the cap again, all the cards are in there. So there's some nice idea. It's one of these cool DVDs. It is quite showy, and sometimes I think you can get to some of the results, especially some of the card magic, without being as showy. But fair play to him for having those talents. It's all well explained. Nothing is massively difficult. It's all achievable, but some of the card magic will take you longer because there are different ways of doing things. I'm sure you could sort of bring your own style into it and take some of the ideas and make it easier for yourself. As I said, if you like rubber band stuff, then I think you'll get more out of it than me. I said that. I'm not going to say it again. I said it 3 times, haven't I? There's also a nice little thing where you get this pack of chewing gum, you know, the ones you press through, and it jumps from the packet into your mouth, which looks really visual, really cool. So all in all, I doffeth my capeth to Calen for his skills and thoughts into these routines. For some reason though, it didn't quite shake my bells, didn't rattle my cage, didn't tickle my tonsils. I didn't want to rush to do stuff. That's probably because I'm quite lazy in making things on some of the things that you had to make. Yeah, I did take a few things from it, but as I said, it wasn't perfect for me, but as I think it might be perfect for a lot of others out there. Look at the contents, look at some of the routines. If they do rattle your cage, then jingle your wallet and buy it. That is my review. How many stars, I hear you shout? I'm going to give it 3.7, but do remember there are a lot of routines on there that I don't go near, so for someone else it might be a bit higher. I hope that makes crystal clear sense to all you viewers out there, and I will say all the best.